Hi guys, and welcome back to Back Beyond Tech. This is going to be my third video this week, so you're probably sick of seeing me by now, but this will be really short. It's going to be 5 or 6 minutes just talking about how I found the transition from thinking I want to have a YouTube channel to actually now having a YouTube channel. So there's a few things I think you really have to think about. I mean, because I started thinking about this about 2 months ago, so we're in July now, so it would have been, in fact, probably longer than that, this end of April, beginning of May. So content is the first thing. You know, what do you want to talk about? And for me, that was easy. From the get-go, I knew I wanted to talk about technology, especially PCs, overclocking, and squeezing the most money you can out of the technology that's out there. So that was fine. And then the second hurdle really was, you know, how am I going to record? So I was looking at cameras for maybe £300–400, and I just thought, God, that is such an investment to make for something I don't know that's going to take off. Am I going to have the time? And then my girlfriend pointed out, well, you've got a GoPro. So I looked into that with her help, and I bought one of these, this little LCD backpack that fits onto the back of the camera. And that really turned it around for me, because then I could frame things, I could review things, I could delete things, I could edit all without being connected to a PC or to the little app on your phone. And that was brilliant. So that really solved that issue for me. Then the next kind of hurdle I had was, God, the microphone on this thing is crap. So I had to buy a microphone, and that was simple. You know, that wasn't really hard. I just went on to Amd Zen and I bought a kind of mid-grade, one of these things, mid-grade microphone, and it was in the sale. You know, it was £15, so I thought that's okay, and it's okay, but I am looking to upgrade something. But to get me going, that was not bad. You know, it was kind of 70 quid to get me off the ground. So then I was recording, and you know, that was brilliant, and I could get the stuff onto my machine. And then the whole issue of editing came along. And that was really difficult for me. That was a really, really hard choice to make, because there are really, really, really good free bits of software out there, like Blender, for instance. And then you can go down the paid route with things like Premiere Pro and Creative Cloud or Sony Vegas. So I decided I was willing to pay a premium for video editing software, but I didn't know which way to go, basically. So I looked in both camps, and you know, there's a lot of positive things about both things for both bits of software. And one of my friends was using Sony Vegas, and he really, really loved it. So I messed about with it at his house, and yeah, it's easy to use, it was good. But in the end, I ended up plumbing for Creative Cloud, so I just went for the full package, and I think it works out, it's around the £43 a month for all the apps. And for me, that was a really good bargain. It was the right thing to do. I'd used Illustrator and Photoshop and Dreamweaver and things like this in previous jobs, so I was familiar with Adobe's layout and the functionality of it. And also, you know, I'm running a GTX 970, so I could really lever the CUDA acceleration that program gives you. So got that done, made that decision. So fair amount of investment, and I've loved every minute of it since then. You know, getting to grips with things like, you know, channel art design and intros and stuff like that. And you know, if you're thinking about doing it, I would just say do your research. Get the package that's right for you. Like, you know, you don't need to buy a camera, you don't need to have a Hero or something expensive or a more expensive HD camera. Just get the really good webcams out there, like Logitech make a really good webcam that captures in HD. And I was looking at that, you know, and that's like £70. I mean, you can get them on eBay for 30–40 quid if you're willing to wait. But just to get a solution straight away, get one of those webcams. You know, you're bound to have a headset, I would have thought, somewhere, and use a free bit of editing software. There are tons of them out there, and just get online, get to grips with it, and then if you feel like you want to, then you can start to make investments. But for me, it's been a wholly positive experience. There haven't been that many hurdles. Like I said, you know, I kind of agonized over decisions about software and hardware, but now I feel like I'm in a place where I'm quite comfortable with things, and when I've got the time to film, like now, the editing process is becoming a lot quicker, and yeah, so I'm really happy. So yeah, I'm happy. What can I say? I'm really enjoying this. So my advice to anyone out there is go for it. If you think you've got something to say, go for it. Just try and make quality content, and make it as good as you can. That's all you can do, and as long as you're doing that, then no one can really criticize you. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if anyone, like I say, is thinking about getting into YouTube, that they look at this video and they take the positive away from it, because there aren't many hurdles to it. It's very easy to get involved these days. So yeah, thumbs up to YouTube and other creators out there who have been in touch with, who've made the transition a lot easier for me. So that's it really. It's a good news story for the middle of the week. That's quite good. So I've just got one more thing to say. Quick update on my workstation build. So my case is arriving this week. I have solved my cooling solution. I've got 2 CPU coolers coming. I've managed to source a power supply that is an absolute bargain. I'll be talking about that over the weekend. I'll showcase some of the stuff I've got. So really for me, it's just memory and storage, and we're there. So it's coming together a lot quicker than I thought. But yeah guys, catch you in the next video. Have a good one and enjoy your week.